What's up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into this collab video. So I have a collab with Dionluvsmakeup, and what we're doing is we're talking about 10 palettes that we feel like are holiday palettes. Now I didn't do the same color stories that I did with Kara Beauty in the Frizz and Dr. Ash and her makeup. So I have a mixture of palettes here. This one is going to be a little more blue heavy, but first off, let me start off with who Dion is. So if you don't know who Dionluvsmakeup is, she is one of my favorite people here on YouTube. I talk to her like every day. She's like my YouTube bestie. Like the other YouTubers have their besties, Dion is my YouTube bestie. So I talk to her, like I said, pretty much every day. She has great content going on her channel. She's more of a tan skin tone, so if you see a product that I have, she might have the product, and if you need somewhat of a lighter skin tone to look to, you can look to her for it. There's actually a giveaway in this, so shout out to Dion because she had the idea of us doing the giveaway in this video. So there's a giveaway in this video. You can watch to the end to find out. But as far as the details of the giveaway goes, I figure I'll give those now. And I'll remember, just in case I forget to do them at the end, and I'm not good with description boxes. But what you need to do is you need to be subscribed to myself and Dion, and then you need to be subscribed to our Instagram pages as well. I usually make you write done in the picture on Instagram after you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. So that's how it's done. Dion said this is supposed to end January the 2nd. So the giveaway will start on the 19th today, and then it will end on January the 2nd. So just a recap there. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So my palettes are a lot blue heavy, just FYI. So I'm trying to sprinkle the blue ones in between the other ones because I got at least 3 to 4 like palettes that are just blue. But I like blue. Y'all know that blue is my favorite color out of all my color stories. So I'm trying to like sprinkle them out to where it's not like every time you look up there's a blue palette, but it's gonna be hard to do that because, like I said, there's at least 4 blue palettes in here. So I'm gonna start off with the Wild Pythons palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. This definitely gives me Christmas vibes, and oddly enough, I feel like the Paul's palette from Menagerie is pretty close in tone to this one. I actually did a battle of the with it recently. It hasn't gone up yet, but if you all saw in the video where I did the Menagerie holiday collection, y'all saw that palette looked so similar to this one. So I wanted to include this one as opposed to that one, since it's not supposed to be all Christmas palettes. I think I still actually did pull some Christmas palettes, but you know, they gave me holiday vibes, so I pulled them. The second one I have is the Midnight palette from Noblis. So we already get into the blue color stories, but I love a blue palette. So this has a gorgeous shifting shade. I feel like Noblis slept on, so I wanted to accent this palette. Plus, a lot of times during 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, these palettes will be on sale. So that's another thing I want to accent this. So if you see it, you like the color story of it, if you can catch it on sale, go ahead and get it because it's definitely a great deal. And I like lots of icy blues and deep blues during the holidays, so I feel like this was a good one to accent and show you. The next one I have is the Albario palette from Terra Cosmetics. This is the first eyeshadow palette I ever tried from the brand. I had bought singles in the past because I really like their dual chromes and trio chromes and multi-chrome shimmers, but this is what the palette looks like on the inside. As you can see, it gets more of the red, green, and blue vibes, but I like the way they curate this color story and the way that the palette looks. It definitely gives me holiday vibes in spite of, like, you know, the I guess the blues, even though, like I said, I consider blues as a holiday color, so that's why this palette was fine with me. I have my nice little blue icy mode that I can do. I have my reds and oranges that are traditional, and then you have like some of the, you have the orange that isn't necessarily traditional, but you still have like the bright gold. I feel like people look at this traditional palette, so I definitely had to go ahead and, you know, show off this palette. The next two I'm just going to put together because they both from Juvia's Place. I think this is like their holiday collection from one year, but they have so many holiday collections like ColourPop to, like, I couldn't remember if this was a holiday or not, but I knew I liked the color stories of these and they gave me holiday feel, so that's why I went ahead and grabbed them. So I have the I Love palette from Juvia's Place. As you can see, it has like that blue reddish type vibe to it. This is actually really similar to a palette that came out from what's that brand called? Beauty Bakerie. They had a similar color story to this. I think it was something about sugar cookies or something. The color story was really similar to this, but I ended up getting this one just because I'm not a huge fan of their eyeshadow formula. I have tried it in the past with the, I think, Breakfast in Bed palette because it was more of my neutral color story, but I wasn't impressed. The only thing I do say I hate about these two palettes that I'm showing you is they have pressed glitter. So this is the pressed glitter, and I would have just had like rather had like a red shimmer because they ever gave you 2 blue shimmers and then they gave you like a red pressed glitter. They could have gave us one pressed glitter blue or one pressed glitter green, and then we could have had more of a traditional color story. But then this one has a blue pressed glitter too, so I guess that's why they didn't put the blue pressed glitter in the other one. But I'm like, they could have put a green pressed glitter in there and then just had the 2 blues and a red shimmer or something. I don't know, but or just 1 blue, 1 red, and a pressed glitter green. I don't know, but anyway, I like this color story because again, this gives me icy winter wonderland. Makes me think of icicle lights and, you know, just a winter in general, and I really like this color story, so that's why I picked this one. So we're on to number 6. So number 6 is the Bijouette palette. This one made me think of holiday colors for real. Again, I think this was one of the holiday releases for them. Again, they have so many holiday releases, I honestly don't remember, and y'all know I've reviewed so many palettes. It's hard for me to keep up sometimes, so I'm pretty sure the Juvia's Place ones are holiday ones, so, but I wasn't 100% on this one. I couldn't remember, but I knew the color story made me think of like the holidays, because it just makes me think of like all the little, you know, like glass balls you put on your Christmas tree. That's what all the colors in this palette remind me of, so I thought it was a nice little constellation of holiday colors, and I wanted to show it off. Okay, another blue palette. So y'all know this ain't a holiday release because this came out toward the beginning of 2022. This is the Hershey Kisses and Cookies and Cream palette from Glamlight. This is what she looks like on the inside. Again, there's another blue icy palette. Like, I love these blue icy tones for like the holidays when you don't want to do the traditional red and green that everyone else is doing. I feel like blue is a nice little traditional color that you can use. It looks absolutely stunning, but this is what it looks like, so I'm here for it. Yes. Now remember, this is a holiday release, but that's just like, I wanted to shout out another black owned brand besides what is it, Juvia's Place. So I feel like I'm always yelling at Juvia's Place, so I wanted to shout out Color Rain. So this is their Cheers to the Beauty palette. This was their holiday palette from like years and years ago, but this definitely makes me think of the holidays. Again, it gives me more of like the balls you put on your Christmas tree. That's what the color story reminds me of, and I feel like it actually looks kind of similar to the Bijouette palette that I just showed. So it might be a good alternative for you, because this one they don't make anymore and you can't get anymore. I love the highlighter in here, but they discontinued that as well. That was one of the things that makes me hold on to this palette, because I really like that highlighter, and I meant to get it in a single, and now they don't make that color anymore, so I kind of hoard it for that. Plus, I just love the color story of this palette. I think it's really stunning. I have one more Color Rain palette, and you know, it is the Thunder palette. Again, I told y'all I love blues for this holiday time of season, so y'all see this is, I swear this is the last blue palette. I don't have any more blue palettes, but we only got one more palette to show, so I mean, yeah. Anyway, so this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It's giving blueberry muffin vibes, but since you can't get blueberry muffin vibes, I wanted to like show this because I feel like this was a good alternative to blueberry muffin. As far as color story goes, I feel like both their color stories are quite similar. It's not exact, but I feel like they're similar enough to, if you can't find it at TJ Maxx, and if you're a content creator like myself who wants to have those colors in your collection, I feel like this would be a good one for you to get. Plus, Color Rain usually has pretty decent sales. Like, I think you could get this on Black Friday for like 15 bucks, and I think it costs 25 or 30. So like, they give good deals. Plus, they have influencer codes that you can use. I'm pretty sure Trim Mood has a code. I don't know if anyone else has a code, but I know Trim Mood has one for sure. So you can always get a deal on Color Rain. Last but certainly not least, I have the Nomad Cosmetics Orient Express. I feel like this is definitely a holiday color story to me, because again, it has all those colors I talked about in the Color Rain palette and the other palettes with the babble bar type, I mean not babble bar, with the babbles that you put on the tree, the balls. I feel like this gives that sort of color story as well. You got your reds, you got your green, you got the blues I like, and you got a couple of other colors just sprinkled throughout if you want to use them as accent colors or have a unique kind of like holiday eye look. So this is the last palette I chose for mine. So let's get into the giveaway stuff, because I have it sitting here on the floor here with me. So I got a few things for you all. Sorry, one fell all the way underneath the bottom. I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff, but I just wanted to give a little something in this video, since Dion said she wanted to do a giveaway. So I got a couple of sheet masks. I like to use these on my eyes to help, you know, like the cooling sensation underneath the eyes. Y'all know I do a lot of eye looks, so sometimes I feel like my eyes are raw, and I feel like using this helps refresh. Plus, y'all know I don't get that much sleep, so I like to put it underneath here to help with the dark circles I get underneath there and get moisture and hydrate. And I feel like this is a good affordable way to do it, as opposed to having to buy like, you know, expensive ones. So I wanted to throw those in there because I think they're really nice. Then y'all know me, the palette queen. She got a whole bunch of palettes. So I got, good lord, I got 6 eyeshadow palettes for y'all. So I got the It's a Small World After All palette. I like the colors in here, how it was a warm tone, cool tone moment. You all have seen the palette, so I don't want to necessarily open it up. I actually liked the color story of this Morphe palette. I know, right, who am I? But since it was an influencer collab, I'll trust influencer collabs from them a little bit more than I would just their usual palette. So it's like, there's that. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Then I had to get a Glam Light palette. Y'all know I love to throw a Glam Light palette in the giveaway. I feel like they just have such fun color stories. They have quality products. And like when it's a national day of whatever product it is they're selling that still has like the food shape to it, they will put it 50% off. So that's how I ended up grabbing this one. Plus I just feel like the color story. If you see the back here, this is definitely my color aesthetic. It's a blue, green, purple situation. And they give you a couple of couple of neutral shades to mix with it for the people who don't necessarily in love with color. But it has a good variety of colors. So I was here for it. Then I got you all three of the Beauty Bay palettes that I have. Now I did get the smaller versions. I didn't get you all the, I think it's 15 pans. I got you all the 9-pan ones, but this is the berries one. This is the midnight one, and then this is the earthy one. So I basically got you all the ones I have in the 15-pan. I just got them in the 9-pan instead. For people who want to like dab their tone color but aren't like necessarily ready to have a full-blown color palette like I do. Because y'all know I'm here for the color. Sitting here with a neutral eye look on, but I'm here for the color though. So I only got 2 more things to show you. I have this Butter Gloss Vault from, what is this? NYX Cosmetics. I love the butter glosses, and I love the new glosses they came out with. Well, I forgot the name of those. But I wanted to get this one in particular because I feel like I don't really put that many lip things in there, but I love lip gloss. So I feel like this was a great gift to give to someone because I live for a lip gloss moment. So y'all got all these lip glosses right here to try out from NYX, and this is one of the best drugstore lip glosses that there is available. They feel amazing. Last, you know you gotta put your makeup on with something, girl. So I made sure I got this Dose of Colors Beauty Sponge. So I told y'all the rules at the beginning of the video. Make sure you subscribe to me. Make sure you subscribe to Dion. Make sure you subscribe to us on Instagram as well, and write done on the picture of these products when it goes up. But those are all the things I had to show you. Make sure you go check out Dion's video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.